Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'll be updating you guys on the strike, the YouTube strike, and pretty much nothing has been done to resolve the situation. So I see I'm just gonna have to be annoying towards YouTube, make probably a bunch of videos, a bunch of tweets. If I have a petition, if y'all want to go sign that, y'all can very well go do that. It's on my Twitter account. I think I made it my pinned tweet, so yeah, you guys can find it like that. But anyways, so for those that don't know the situation, so a while ago, maybe like 2-3 weeks ago, YouTube had gave me a strike for a reaction video that I uploaded like 3 years ago. So in the reaction video, yes. So they gave me a strike for the video that I was reacting to. It wasn't something that I had did myself. So you would think that YouTube would have contacted me, right? And said that, hey, we understand that this is a reaction video. Because that's how I knew that they didn't watch my video. Because I'm like, okay, if you guys would have watched my video, you would have seen that the video I was reacting to. So y'all should have taken down the original video first and then took down my video afterwards, but would have been like, oh yeah, we understand that you reacted to the video. You didn't say or do anything crazy, so therefore we're not going to give you a strike. But they put me in the most unfair situation possible. So the video that I reacted to is still up on YouTube. Other people's reactions are still up on YouTube. My video, the least viewed reaction video from that video, was taken down. Now, how does that make any sense? Like, that's the type of stuff where I'm like, so I tried to, because I'm like, no, this Team YouTube Twitter account is not being helpful at all, because every time when I contact them and bring up the situation, they always ignore me. So I'm like, no, I need to find the phone number. And they had to know that situations and things is going to happen like this. So that's why there's not even a phone number that you can contact to talk to YouTube about this situation. So pretty much, yeah, I'm out of luck, and I just see that I'm gonna have to just keep spamming this until something's changed or is fixed about this. Because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be no YouTuber, and they're gonna continue on doing stuff like this. So I'm like, nah, if I gotta go over to Twitch, or if I gotta, find another way to entertain my fans, but I'm like, I will not be on no platform where they're gonna be doing this to people. As much as I love YouTube, but that's not fair. That is not fair at all, and I don't know who they got working behind it right now, but y'all need to be fired if this is how you guys is running the website. Because I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot, because I'm not the only person they did this to. So as I was discovering this and studying this and figuring the whole situation out, there is a much more bigger YouTuber than me. His name is Markiplier. Same exact thing happened to him. Same exact thing happened to him. Probably it was a different situation, because the video, so I guess the video that he had reacted to, it was like a video that YouTube, I think, had. So they just, I think, so what had happened was that a YouTuber had did a reaction video, and there was a video that was involved that his video got taken down. So the other YouTuber had brought it up and said like, hey, Markiplier had reacted to that same video. Man, you guys didn't do anything. And so Markiplier responded to YouTube and was all like, yeah, you guys should give everybody a fair treatment or something, like, pretty much, I think he was trying to say, like, leave the video or put the video back up since my video didn't get taken down. But YouTube turned around and took his video down. So the video that he reacted to was a fake fight video. It wasn't no real fight. It was these guys dressed up in, like characters and things like Elmo and some Teletubbies or whatever it was, but it was like some like kid TV show characters, but it was these guys dressed up, and it was like some road rage, and then they like threw the guy down and was like fake punching him. So I'm like, you guys must have never seen WWE, because I'm like, that's all that they do, and you guys got millions of WWE videos going across YouTube. So I'm saying, like, you guys talk about, oh, this video is promoting violence. You guys got to take down the whole WWE channel, because they ain't nothing but violence. That, UFC, and everything else. So I'm like, those videos can be up where them wrestlers be bleeding, them UFC fighters be bleeding, getting all messed up. But that video of some Teletubbies, Elmo, whatever it was like some, like, kid cartoon characters or something fighting a guy. And I'm like, nah, that's some unfair stuff right there. But anyway, so the video that I reacted to was this father pranking his adult son. So it wasn't his kid son, it was his adult son. But anyways, he was pranking his son, making it seem like that he was pouring gasoline on him, which it wasn't. It was water. And he just got something that smelled like gasoline, put it next to his son, and his son's gonna get the illusion like, oh, my dad just went crazy. Like, yo, he's trying to set me on fire and stuff. So, but yeah, it was said in the first 10 seconds, because I know people will probably ask, like, well, was it said in the video that it was water? Yes. In the first 10 seconds of the video, it is said by the dad and the guy's girlfriend that he's pouring water on him, and then he just got like some, I don't know what it was, I couldn't really make out what it was, but it was just something that smelled like gasoline. So anyways, but yeah, it's, so here's the funny thing about that. Now I'm like, I don't even know if I had mentioned it before when I talked about this topic, but the guy that got pranked, I believe that he's the one that posts like the videos onto, because it was his father's channel. So his father had his own separate channel, the son had his channel, and I believe that he posts the videos like for his father and stuff, because his father at the time being was, I don't know, because his father had passed away at some point in time ago. So let me just pay my respects, rest in peace, angry grandpa. But anyways, yeah, I don't know if he was posting videos. If he was, then okay, but he had to get like the permission from his son to be like, hey, can I post this video? And his son was like, they were pranking each other left and right. So if he really thought that his life was in danger, that video would have never seen the website YouTube. That video would have never been posted. So he had to get permission from his son. If not, his son was the one that uploaded the video for him. So either way, he's cool with it. And you would think like, oh, okay, like, you know, everybody's laughing at me, making fun of me and all that stuff, because I thought it was, my lights flickered, or is that lightning? I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, I was like, I just didn't understand. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this video. So my thing is like, why did my video, especially my video? So let me just tell you guys, if y'all don't watch my videos on the regular, let me just tell you guys, because all of my reaction videos are the same. There's nothing different, unless it's, yeah, like, you know, my reaction will be different, but pretty much it's like the basic reaction. Like, there's nothing, people like my reaction, so I'm like, I'm cool with that. But anyways, it's not like for that video my reaction to that video was different. It wasn't like I was telling people, oh yeah, go pour gasoline or say something, or I was saying something crazy in the video. I said nothing crazy in that video. If you guys watch my reactions, you know, especially a prank video, and when it's in with those guys, I remember, if you watch any of my other angry grandpa reaction videos, I am either laughing, cracking jokes, saying something. So that video, I know for a fact I didn't say nothing crazy, and YouTube ain't even bothered, because they're claiming that a human, a quote unquote human, reviewed my video. That's how, when they guys say things like that, you know a human did not review your video. I know for a fact that not one single person at the YouTube headquarters reviewed my video, because I would like for them, my thing is that what I would like is for them to show me reacting to my video, my reaction video, and they tell me what part of the video went against the guidelines. Because if it was something that I said, then I will own up to it. But if there's nothing that I had said in that video, I'm not owning up to nothing. There ain't nothing to own up to, because I know I didn't say anything crazy in that video. So that's what I'm like, yeah. And I just, it's still like upsetting, because I'm like, you guys, like, there's obviously a YouTuber that, you know, wants to be a YouTuber and things, but you guys are making it really hard for him. Like, I don't understand. Why would you guys do this to the people that's making you money without us? You guys don't have a website. You guys don't have nothing. Imagine if every YouTuber in the world had stopped making videos. Imagine if they had all went to Twitch or Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, and they decide, you know what, I'm going to post videos on there. YouTube would honestly shut down. It wouldn't even be a website anymore. So that's why I'm like, you guys are doing this to the content creators that is on your guys' website, and you're not answering for it. You're not doing anything about it, and you think people are going to want to stay? You think people honestly want to stay after some stuff like that? Because I'm telling you, if YouTube, if it ever came to a point in time when YouTube, honestly, I would fight for my channel to be back on YouTube. But that's why I'm like, I'm hoping some point in time before anything, hopefully nothing like that happens. But I would like to think that at some point in time, I can talk to somebody at the YouTube headquarters and change this. Because that's not fair to content creators. It's not fair to them at all. Where it's like videos that's not even going against the guidelines gets taken down. Hold on for a second. I'm doing like some like a sneaker trade right now, so let me just give me a second. All right, I'm back. But yeah, I'm like, that's not fair to content creators. You know, like my thing is that, and that's to just show you guys how much I care for all content creators on the YouTube platform. I would not want this to happen to anybody. I don't even care if it's my worst enemy. It could be my worst enemies. It could be the best of my friends. I would not want that to happen to them, because I see it as this. You came onto YouTube for one reason and one reason only, and that's to entertain your audience. Now, how are you supposed to entertain your audience if YouTube is doing stuff like this? You shouldn't be in fear every time you upload a video. And that's how I feel. I feel like dang, like they can go ahead and make up any rules, any guidelines that they want to make up, and then next thing you know, more of my videos are getting taken down. You know, like that's not fair at all. And I know people probably ask, like, well, have I contacted? So YouTube probably have contacted me back like maybe 2-3 times throughout this whole situation. It's been going on for probably almost a month now. Yeah, so they haven't really been helpful. Like I talked to this Team YouTube page on Twitter, and that was the one thing that really annoyed me when talking to them, was when I had asked them about it, and one of the first things that they told me was, because of COVID, we don't have enough workers to contact and talk to everybody. But you guys are talking to me right now. And then when you check their Twitter account, they're literally tweeting 24/7. So you would think that there should be enough. If you guys are tweeting people they're from a bunch of different languages about a bunch of different problems, you think, and honestly, YouTube will pretty much like that page is only for like issues that doesn't involve a content creator getting a strike or anything. So pretty much, like, let's say for an example, if you're like, oh, a video of mine isn't playing, then YouTube would just be like, oh, they'll contact you, they would help you out on any other situation. And I should put it to the test. I should contact them maybe tomorrow and be like, hey, my profile picture isn't showing up or something, and see how fast that they would respond. But other than that, I'm like, they on a situation like that where they know that they're in the wrong, they're not responding. They haven't said anything in that, and they know that they're in the wrong. That's why they're not responding to me. So my thing is, like, if you guys know that you're in the wrong, all that you need to do is post my video back up. I will stop talking about this. I will forget about the petition. I will forget about everything. But I still would want, at the end of the day, and I think YouTube, they know that would be too much. That would be too much for them. I'm like, you guys shouldn't be acting lazy at the job like you guys are like working at 24/7. I'm saying, like, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. I know people be like, I should watch my mouth and watch what I say about YouTube and stuff. No, I'm not. Because I'm like, whoever is behind this guideline strike and whatever it is, I'm like, they talking about like a group of team members or something reviewed my video, and I'm like, no, you guys didn't. No, you guys didn't at all. Show me. So like, send me security footage or whatever it was, saying, have me see the person that reviewed my videos, because they had to been blind, deaf, something was wrong with them. Because I'm like, I don't understand how you were brand spanking new to the job, and somebody told them some information that shouldn't have been in their head. But I'm like, yeah, that's not cool, man. I'm like, that's not cool at all. Where it's you guys would do that to a content creator and then you expect them to be silent about it? No, I'm not going to be silent about that. This has happened to me and a bunch of other people. I'm not going to be silent about it. Markiplier or any other person might be quiet about this. I'm not. I'm going to keep fighting this for as long as I live, or for as long as YouTube lives. But I'm like, I will not be a content creator on the platform and they're going to be doing that to people. I'm like, man, I don't think they understand and realize when you put that pressure on a person's head where any of their videos, because for those that don't know, I got thousands of videos up on YouTube. So I don't know when or where any of my videos will be taken down. And to go through 3,000 videos to try to determine which ones is going against the guidelines or not, like, I'm saying there's videos out there that are far more worse than my videos that actually do go against the guidelines. They just recently did that with a YouTuber. Dang, what's his name? Hot Tea. She talks about him all the time. Dang, what is that man's name? I'm like, bruh, that's not normal. It's not James Charles, but freaking the other guy. Now I gotta go and type up Hot Tea, go search through videos of hers. What's that man's name? I don't even freaking remember. Bro, I'm like, I don't understand, like, how nobody said nothing about Hot Tea Goose. What does that have to do with anything? I ain't even looking for that, but anyways, what's Jeffree Star? I knew it was a name that it was a name that started with the J, but anyways, yeah, that just shows how much I pay attention to content creators. But no, so Jeffree Star, he just recently had a video of his taken down. I don't know if he got a strike for it or not, but anyways, so I guess he was promoting like some makeup or something, and in a part of the video, they said that it was censored and blurred out like any nudity that was shown in the video, but YouTube still took the video down, and he contacted YouTube and they still kept the video down and things, even though this stuff was censored and blurred out. And there's like, oh, even if it's for educational purposes, I'm like, the man's promoting makeup. Like, there's what can be inappropriate with that? If that's how that man wants to promote his makeup, that's how he's going to promote his makeup. How should you, like, this person comes up with a budget and an idea of what they're going to do to promote their makeup, and YouTube has a say-so in it. Like, that's honestly, I'm like, I just feel like that's really just eliminating the fact of a content creator being a content creator. They can't even be themselves anymore, and that's something that I spoke highly on, is how a lot of content creators, they've changed over the years. They cannot be who they were like 10 years ago. Look at KSI's videos back then and look at his videos now. Obviously, he had to change his content because he can't be that person that he used to be back then. And I'll admit, KSI's videos back then was a little crazy and was a little out there. But still, like, there was some of his videos where I'm all like, yo, I would love to see those videos again. But yeah, YouTube, and it's crazy how I'm like, the YouTube promoted the whole boxing event, but you took down that Markiplier video. Like, KSI and Logan Paul was really fighting. Deji and Jake Paul was really fighting. Who else? Every other YouTuber that was a part of those boxing events, they were really fighting. You guys took down a fake fight video and said this promoting violence. Man, I'm telling you, YouTube, you guys, y'all don't watch the videos. Y'all don't. There's no way possible that you guys can convince me that you do watch the videos. Unless you just got like a personal vendetta against certain YouTubers. I really don't see it that's possible. So that's why I'm like, yeah, y'all got something going on. I don't know what, but it needs to stop. It truly, what's that, the CEO's name? Susan, whatever their last name is. Y'all gotta check, you gotta check your workers. Because they live in foul right now with the YouTube platform. And that's like that type of stuff. And I know it's going to happen. It's probably happening to people every single day where a video of theirs get taken down. It doesn't even go against the guidelines. There is nothing wrong with that video. And of course, like, YouTube, I'm like, y'all need to hire some actual people that's going to be reviewing and watching videos. And not trying to just tell me to make me feel better, saying that you watch the videos, trying to give me some sort of closure. You're not helping. Whoever that person is that talked to with the Team YouTube page, you was not helpful at all. At all. I'm like, man, and I just sent them a tweet. And most likely because it would have popped up on my phone. No response. No response at all. And I'm like, and you guys, man, that's crazy. That's really crazy that they treat their content creators like that. So I just say to all the content creators that's listening to this, be careful. Just be careful with what you upload. And, continue, like, if this happens to you, fight. Don't just let them take down your videos and stuff, and it doesn't even go against the guidelines. They making it seem like that it does when it really doesn't. So, yeah, I know I shouldn't be the one to tell YouTube, but I'm like, who will? Because eventually it's going to happen to a bunch of people. And I see it as this. If you guys want your content creators to continue being on your website, stuff like this needs to be resolved now. So I won't be coming out with stuff like this, continuously promoting it with the more and more viewers and subscribers that I have, eventually it's like YouTube in a situation like this will get overran. Like, I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to, like, that's what will happen. Because you see that, well, you could put that in any other situation. Like, but no, just sit down and think of this example. Sit down and think of this. So, you're at work. Two co-workers start fighting. And you get written up because you reacted to the fight. You broke the fight up, or you stood back and watched, or, you left, or whatever. You somehow, some way, you reacted to that fight and you did something. You come back, you're at work 3 years later, and the manager writes you up for something that happened 3 years ago. Would that make any sense? Would you continuously work at that job? You would have thought that they were joking, right? That's pretty much the same situation with YouTube. And they're being dead serious about it. They're saying 2 more write-ups and you're fired. And you won't be able to work here no more. Do you think, like, honestly, would that really work with you? Would you just accept that and turn the other cheek? Because I know if a manager came up to me and he said that, oh, Tyler, I gotta write you up for something that you did back in 2016. I'm like, how do you even remember that? All these days and work things, and there have been far more crazier things that happened in here. You gonna write me up for something that happened 3 years ago? I've been like, nah, man, I think I'm going to have to put in my 2 weeks and not work here no more. I wish y'all the best, but yeah, I can't work here if you guys are going to be doing stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, I just hope it doesn't come to the point in time, because I'm like, I really enjoy YouTube. I know a lot of you guys enjoy, like, me posting and uploading and all of that stuff, but that just really puts like a bad, like, taste in me when stuff like that happens. So I'm like, yeah, YouTube really needs to change. And that's why I encourage you guys to go out, sign my petition, contact YouTube, do whatever you possibly can. Because I'm like, stuff like this can happen to anybody. Regardless of whether you're a fan or a hater of me, this can very well be you. When you're just posting a video, you know that it doesn't go against the guidelines, and it still gets taken down. Because quote unquote, technically, it does go against the guidelines. I'm not looking for no technically. I need to either see what part of the video went against the guidelines, and if it's not being shown to me, the video needs to be posted back up. So I'm like, I'm not having that. That's not cool, man. So anyways, yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Once again, sign my petition, contact YouTube, do whatever you possibly can. I'm definitely going to be posting about this as much as I can. I've been working on the video, talking about it and stuff. And I'm just kind of trying to find other YouTubers that dealt with the situation and things, or they've been wrongfully given a strike. And yeah, I'm gonna come up with something. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.